All right, here's our 4-minute daily hip mobility and muscle activation circuit. First, let's start with a single leg glute bridge. So from here, I want you to drive through the midfoot and heel, really squeeze your glutes as you drive through the floor and pop up as quickly but under control as you can. Control the lowering phase. As you pop up, making sure we're exhaling forcefully, really engaging our abs as we raise upward, and inhale as you come back down. So again, I remind you, we're popping up as quick as we can, but still under control, controlling the downward phase, really forcing those glutes to work, really squeeze them as much as possible. Now let's finish this with a 10-second hold on a regular glute bridge, pushing through your heels, driving those knees outward, and really squeezing those glutes the best that you can. Nice work. All right, let's go right into a single leg adductor mobility. So we're really going to open up the hips here by allowing those adductor or inside of the thigh muscles to work through their regular mobility and range of motion, going into the stretch, right, where it's moderately discomfort, and just kind of holding that for 3 or 4 seconds and then backing away and shifting forward. I'll show you a different angle here as well. At the same time here, we're just sitting back into that stretch, exhaling smoothly, relaxing into that stretch. And again, this will help the inside of the hip relax and be able to go through a greater range of motion as we work through some of these exercises following. All right, from this angle, you can see I'm using a nice neutral spine from my hips all the way through my spine into my head and making sure we're maintaining that alignment. This will also help stretch the inside of that thigh muscle even better. So again, don't try and rotate around that stretch. As you notice, I'm keeping my hips very square facing forward, working into that stretch. Again, I'm exhaling nice and smoothly as I work into that, exhaling through that 3 or 4 second hold, and then inhaling as we work my way back up. All right, since we're in this position already, let's go right into a dog pee or a fire hydrant exercise. You'll notice again, I'm very neutral spine again, and I'm exhaling as I bring my leg up and out, really keep my abs engaged. And the motion that's being done is really working through my glutes. So really telling yourself and reminding yourself to squeeze your glutes as you lift that leg up. And you'll notice also from this angle, my hips stay relatively square to the ground. I'm not rotating around the movement. I'm just letting those glutes fire to allow that hip to go up and out, right? Shoulders through the torso, through the hips still face forward. Nice work. All right, now grab your band. We're gonna work into a speed skater exercise. And at this point, we're really focusing on working out into the resistance of the band. And you'll notice I'm using that speed skater, kind of a half circle motion with my legs as they work forward, and at the same time working out into that resistance. The most challenging part of this will be controlling the snap back, right? You don't want that leg to snap backward into that position. You want to control that all the way back, really making sure that foot and knee faces forward as you go forward and backward, okay? This is going to allow the glutes to light up and also get a nice motion of the hip while the glutes are still in control as they work out into the resistance and as the resistance works against it, okay? So maintain that nice forward posture. You can do this as much as you'd like, but I just mainly recommend until your glutes are essentially on fire enough to where you're still able to maintain technique. And then once your technique starts to slide, as it's starting to right here, it's probably enough. So again, you're in control of the band is not in control of you. The last one, we'll work through that motion, except this time taking our leg through that range of motion. So making sure we're keeping that plant leg nice and solid. And you'll notice as I bring my knee up into my chest and rotate around, I'm keeping that leg facing outward, that toe still facing outward in that externally rotated position of the hip, right? Make sure that hip controls the leg all the way down to the ground. Again, also that plant leg, make sure that glute is squeezed to maintain nice posture and shoulders back. I like to exhale all the way through that rotation, making my abs work for me, and then inhale at the bottom. So good luck and have fun.